10 fattest animals you haven't seen. Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Have you ever been body shamed or called fat? Don't be sad, because the bullies need to know that the only reason you're fat is because that tiny body can't handle all that awesome personality. However, we all must watch our weight because it's not good for our health. But then again, there's no need to get stressed over something that can be changed. We're here to tell you that you're not the only one on this. Again, I'm stressed over it too. Also, another thing you've got to know is that not only people are battling with this weight problem, several animals have a similar issue. Yep, you heard it right. Today, we're going to share a list of some amazing yet fat animals that are considered the heaviest of their kind. Stay tuned to find out how these animals got overweight. But before we start, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more shocking yet amazing videos. Number 10. This squirrel from California. Tourists are usually spotted feeding tiny, cute squirrels, which are really cute, although in some cases they take this excessively far, as something happened in California to this squirrel that caused it to become twice as fat as its regular size. One of the reasons is that even though the squirrel is enormously fat, the tourists keep on feeding the animals since people tend to be that way. This photograph was taken by Marina Vander while visiting the Morro Rock State Preserve in Santa Barbara, California. She spotted the fat squirrel while she was feeding a bunch of them. They all appeared to be huge, yet the one that caught her eye was considerably fatter than the rest. She tried to take a picture, but the squirrel was too fat to fit in the frame. Hilarious. Number 9. The Hedgehog, Mr. Piggywinkle. This little guy was found by his owners in a very starving condition, so they decided to take care of him till he could become fit enough for hibernation. So they fed him well. So well, in fact, that it got a little excessive as the hedgehog got so fat he could no longer fold into the ball like most hedgehogs do. The Highbridge Somerset Rescue Center quickly got him and put him on a planned diet and exercises till he could get back to an average weight. As the animal was 3 times bigger than the average hedgehog, so he was titled Hogzilla. The rescue center managed to lose his weight to at least 1 kilogram before he was released back into the wild. Number 8. Clyde, the spider monkey. It's anything but a typical sight to discover a spider monkey on your terrace, not to mention probably the fattest monkey on the planet, so near to your home. But in 2004, a 4-year-old in Tennessee discovered this enormous spider monkey while playing outside. When he informed his parents, they quickly called animal control to come help him out with this extraordinary guest. When animal control arrived, they couldn't believe their eyes, since spider monkeys are not local to Tennessee. Although later, the giant spider monkey turned out to be someone's pet, and his name was Clyde, who just happened to love Italian snacks, which did explain his enormous size, as it's hard for him to stay away from food. Number 7. The Chubby Bunny Darius. What could eat 12 carrots, 2 cabbages, and 6 apples every day? Well, that would be Darius, the rabbit, who has all the tags of being perhaps the fattest rabbit ever, as per the Guinness Book of World Records. Although cabbages, apples, and carrots don't sufficiently sound like enough to make somebody brimming with fat, however, it is the favorite food of rabbits, and if you eat something you love, it could easily get out of control. Number 6. Bandit, the Fat Raccoon. This cute, heavy-looking raccoon named Bandit has thyroid issues, and has since birth. The thyroid is the organ that adjusts your body development. In reality, most people face the same thyroid issues and suffer from growth-related issues. Bandit grew up with a group of dogs until an elderly woman in Pennsylvania adopted him. The raccoon's most loved foods include Fruit Loops, chips, and even French fries. The raccoon reached a weight of 23.8 kilos by 1999, and after just 2 years, the raccoon gained more weight to reach a weight of 29.2 kilos, which is 5 times greater than average raccoons. He earned the title the fattest raccoon ever in the 1999 version of the Guinness Book of World Records. Yet in 2004, the raccoon arrived at a mass of 34 kilos alongside early indications of malignant growth. To end his suffering, Bandit was tragically put down at the age of 10. Number 5. Ollie the Bear. Almost every year, folks pay tribute to fat bears by celebrating the Fat Bear Week at the Katmai National Park in Alaska. During this occasion, the park workers approached guests to decide in favor of the bear that has gotten the fattest over the midsummer, and a long way from being a body-disgracing occasion. They guarantee this is a festival of life. The park sent an official statement saying there is no disgrace in winning the challenge, as a lot of muscle to fat ratio and dark-colored bears are characteristic of acceptable well-being and solid odds of endurance over the winter. The latest champion is a bear named Holly, and you can perceive how this delightful bear put on a lot of weight in only a few months. The park presented Holly as magnificent and as a bear whose sound weight will assist her with sleeping until the spring. Yet Holly isn't just celebrated for winning the Fat Bear Week. In 2015, she adopted an abandoned bear, although this phenomenon is very rare in bears. However, for unknown reasons, Holly resisted the standards of nature and accepted this bear in as one of her own. And that is just adorable. Number 4. The Fattest Goldfish. In the year 2007, this little guy got famous on YouTube as the owner claimed he had the fattest fish in the world. As soon as the video came out, the goldfish became a YouTube sensation overnight. The owner even challenged others to prove him wrong. The reason for his confidence was quite fair, because the average size of a goldfish is around 4 inches, while this one was nearly as large as a human hand. Later, the truth was uncovered that the fish had an issue in its digestion tract, which made it look enormous compared to the other fish. As much for its size, this fat goldfish could scarcely move or remain above water. The fish would flip over each time it attempted to pivot. Sadly, due to the fish's bad health condition, it didn't survive for long and died. However, the owner still guaranteed the fish holds the record of being the fattest one on the planet. Despite the claims, we still think it was sad, and the fish had a stomach-related disorder, which didn't quite match the title of being the fattest. Number 3. Barnaby the Cat. Do you remember the famous animated cat, Garfield? What if we were to tell you that there's a real-life Garfield? This cat's named Barnaby, and he's way fatter than you could ever imagine. Well, he was until he was put on a trick diet as he reached a weight of 20 kilograms. Fun fact, 20 kilograms is the average weight of 6-year-old human beings. So a cat this big is not good for a pet. As for Barnaby, he figured out how to put on that much weight by having 5 suppers every day. Another thing that made him lazier was his fear of pigeons. So he would just lie around doing absolutely nothing all day. Number 2. Subscriber's Pick. And with that, it's time for today's Subscriber Pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. As for now, don't forget to comment and tell us, what do you think about this image? The image of this fat lion looks pretty real and convincing at first, but upon searching, we found that it was just photoshopped and was uploaded on Twitter, followed by the hashtags of the funny fat lion. What if the animals were fat, etc.? Later, memes were trending on social media with similar pictures, and if you think of it, that's hilarious.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
Number 1. Oshine, the fat orangutan. Making it to the top pick on this list is my favorite and simply the cutest, Oshine the orangutan. But before we tell you the story how Oshine's life turned upside down, we'd like to point out that eating all the time is not healthy. Not for you, and certainly not for this giant orange fella. Yet, what good can you expect from a big, lazy animal sitting and eating fat burgers, jellies, and candies all the time? Hold up a second. Are we talking about an orangutan, or are we talking about me? Well, our owners thought it was smart to take care of the orangutan with sloppy food, but good for the animal care center specialists as they'd put the orangutan on a diet plan that included lots of fruits and vegetables and slender meats before being brought to the UK. This large primate spent an inactive and unprecedented way of life that had made her obese. The previous owners of Oshine said it was difficult to keep her quiet unless they gave her junk food, and that's how she transformed into this overweight orangutan. So finally, they understood that they couldn't offer Oshine a solid way of life, so they settled on offering her to a monkey care shelter in the UK, where they had the option to give her nourishment with the supplements that she required for a healthy life. And with that, it's the end of our list. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and ring on the notification bell for our latest video updates. Thanks for watching.